Hello, my name is Brian Sitch. I'm Curator of Archaeology at Manchester Museum, and I'm here in the Hull and East Riding Museum with Gabrielle Heffernan, who is the Assistant Curator of Designated Collections.
Yes.
Hello Gabrielle, thank you for seeing us today. We're standing here in the wonderful Hull and East Riding Museum with all its fantastic mosaics, and we're actually standing in front of a mosaic that's very relevant to the theme of migration, the subject of our Thematic collecting project at Manchester Museum. Gabrielle, can you tell me how old this mosaic is and where it's from and how it might relate to the theme of migration?
Yes, so this mosaic is from a villa called Rudston, which is about 45 or 50 minutes north of Hull, just a little bit west of Bridlington, and it is thought to date to the late 3rd and early 4th centuries AD, so sort of the late 200s, early 300s. It's quite a nice villa complex, and it has several buildings, two of which have mosaics like these kind of mosaics in them. So we have some beautiful mosaics in one building with images of Venus and aquatic scenes. And then in this building, there's this wonderful charioteer mosaic. There's also a beautiful leopard panel mosaic, which we also shown here, and a few others. So it was clearly quite a high status building. And it may have been built over a wider period of time. But mosaics like this on the floors, they're going to show that you're quite high status, you've got wealth, you've got the ability to hire people to do this. So the name is quite obvious. It shows a beautiful charioteer in the middle, and he's got 4 horses, and he is carrying a palm frond and a wreath. And these show that he's not only a charioteer, he's actually victorious, so he's won his race. And he is wearing red. Charioteers tended to run or to ride for a certain team, so he's the red team. So we can tell quite a lot about them. And then round the outside of that, we have 4 birds creating some of the design. And then we have 4 other roundels that show the 4 seasons. And each season has a specific aspect that tells us what it is. So in this bottom right-hand corner, we have summer, and summer has flowers and corn in her hair, which denote her as summer. And then along to the left, we have autumn, and autumn holds a rake over her shoulder. At the top left would be winter. It's very damaged, as you can see, but probably would have had a cloak over her head, so a cloaked figure to show it's winter. Okay. And then in the top right-hand corner, we have what's actually the highest quality roundel, and this is spring. And spring is denoted by a swallow on her shoulder, because swallows in Roman Britain, as today, they mark the beginning of spring.
I think we can tell it's a swallow, can't we? Because you can see there are a few tiny red mosaic tiles, that tesserae that show the red of the throat of the swallow.
It's difficult to see at a distance, but it is definitely a swallow that shows that.
And do you think swallows would have nested around the villas at this time?
I think very likely they would have done. I think they probably would have, say, gone south and come back, and people would probably have seen at the beginning of spring swallows coming back to exactly the same spots that they'd had the year before, so they would have been expecting their swallows to come into the villas, maybe under the eaves, as they did every year.
Well, that's an amazing story. Thank you very much indeed, Gabrielle, for sharing that with us. Thank you.
Thank you.